The most successful league in Path of Exile history is POE 3.23 Affliction, right? Maybe. Why? Well, while the matter of favorite leagues is heavily subjective, except for Lake of Kalandra, ain't no way there's someone out there who says 3.19 is their favorite league of all time. There are a few totally real metrics we can observe to substantiate this totally not inflammatory claim. So let's do that. First, we can take a look at the one place we have consistent public player numbers for Path of Exile 1, the Steam player number graphs. Truly, we thank Gabe Almighty for these. Without fail, win or lose, banger or not, a comparison chart using these numbers is posted on the POE subreddit every single league. In some leagues, people tried to be tricky. For example, Clever Little Exile LOL 3 posted a player retention graph for Affliction League, with the huge claim that it was the league with the highest player retention at 45.7% of players retained on day 37 of the league. However, their league stops at Scourge League. Was Scourge POE 1.0? No. Was it even POE 2.0? Nada. Was it POE 3.0? Heck no. It was POE 3.16, one patch before the legendary 3.17 or Siege of the Atlas and Arch Nemesis. Still, this improper layout of the data didn't stop people from upvoting. This post hit the top of the POE subreddit and maxed out at 1,100 upvotes. Impressive. Over 700 comments later, the post died, but some of the comments were lit. The Amar said, "For real, I'm still playing this league when I'm usually done about 2 to 3 weeks in." He's spitting the truth. Lots more people than usual are playing given this league's tremendous peak. I'm still playing even though I hit my goal of 40 out of 40 challenges just because it's quite fun. From the new Viridian Wildwood to the transfigured gems. What is this 69 again brought doom to us all and wrote, "What you don't see now is the retention of a next league. The withdrawal depression is going to be strong." This caused an absolutely sane amount of vitriolic argument. Some people think the massive boost to loot drops is going to hinder next league. Others think each league is unique. Each league is standalone and shall remain active based on its own merits. I seriously agree with the latter side. Affliction will be remembered well by the MFers. By many, really. But next league isn't doomed because of that. POE 3.19 Lake of Kalandra wasn't doomed because of POE 3.18 Sentinel. It failed because of the league itself. Okay, back to the data. Fret not about this disingenuous information, for we have the real chart right here. One that goes all the way back to the real start of POE, Path of Exile 3.4, Delve League. Of course, I'm joking. According to this chart, the most successful POE league of all time is Betrayal, or POE 3.5, then Metamorph, or POE 3.9, and finally, Delve, or POE 3.4. In fourth place behind all of those is POE 3.23 Affliction. Now, this chart totally tells the full story, right? We can totally trust a chart that objectively says POE 3.17 Arch Nemesis and Siege of the Atlas was a better league than Lake of Kalandra, right? Our story twists and turns yet again, Exiles, because there's a little bit missing. Peak player numbers. Let's take our 4 most successful leagues of all time as examples. And again, we're only using Steam charts here. We don't have official GGG data on player retention from their launcher, although we do have the peak totals, but we're not going to look at those today. For Affliction, the peak was 167,593 total players in December 2023. For Delve, it was 75,364 in August 2018. For Metamorph, it was 117,757 in December 2019. And finally, for Betrayal, the peak was 123,462 players in December 2018. The growth on Steam alone is super cool to see. Now, if we take into account the percentage of retained players, which league was really the most successful in terms of raw player retention numbers? On day 37 of each league, here's the data. Affliction, 76,590. Delve, 37,832. Metamorph, 59,585. And Betrayal, 69,756. This puts Affliction at the top, beating out Betrayal in terms of total player numbers. We've hit the real truth goldmine, right? Well, no. There's another whole side to this, people. The POE launcher data, as we've mentioned before. We don't have it. So really, we must rely on something else to determine whether or not Affliction League is the most successful in Path of Exile history. Our own minds. Don't let the big numbers determine what you feel or think about a video game. Capture your own experiences, your thoughts and feelings, and express them. Did you immediately bounce off Affliction after learning there weren't any new Pinnacle Atlas bosses? Maybe it's a dud of a league for you. Are you a part of the Magic Find blasters who are causing the highest level of inflation ever in PoE? This might be your favorite league ever. Whatever your experience with Affliction League might be, let me and everyone else know in the comments. One thing's for sure, Path of Exile 1 is far from dead and gone. Anyways, that's all for this video. Tala Moana, Exile.